So my room's messy and a lot of people tell me I have to clean it. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me to do it. This is my room. Yeah, it's kind of messy. I'm Jay and this is my show. My room is a mess. It's pretty rough right now. Actually, I'm lying. This is pretty mild for me. When you clean your room, you just find a whole bunch of random stuff. And I already had a whole bunch of random stuff on the surface of it. So, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be in here. So right now I'm just going to kind of talk about what I kind of want it to look like, what's going to happen. Because I have no real plan. I'm not Mr. Kate thinking about it. I'm not really even good with putting things together. I think the craziest thing in my room is maybe my chalk wall. But I want it to be crazier. I want to actually like my room. I want to keep my room clean. Also, if you didn't know, I made a video last Wednesday. It's a vlog. It's a little graduation trip thing. If you don't watch that, go check it out. I'm gonna try to post twice a week now. Weekdays, shooting for Wednesday, is gonna be more of like a vlog video, and then Friday through Saturday it's gonna be more sit down, more talking videos like this, something that has to be a little bit more edited. I mean, I think we just gotta get into it now. So actually, the first thing I want to do is get rid of this dresser. I've loved it for a long time, but it's time for it to go. What's your process when cleaning your room? Because mine is just throwing a lot of stuff on my bed and then finding a spot for it all later. Tip number one for cleaning or changing something in your room or house. You pick up that item that you're debating if you should keep or not keep. And if it's taking you that long to debate about it, you gotta mess it up. Now it's messed up. Now it's garbage. Now I can't keep it. This is the big brain energy. Now some fireworks. Disco light since I've had since 6th grade. You know what you guys should do if you don't already do it? When you buy stuff from Amazon and it says this item contains a gift, you should write little notes to yourself. So then when you get the gift, when you get the package, it feels like you got a gift. Flowers, BBs, $2. My diamond play button because I made one for myself when I was younger. Right, so a lot of stuff that I kept on this dresser was just like a whole bunch of like just random stuff, posters. I never like used my walls, so my walls are pretty bare. Since I'm getting rid of this thing, I'm trying to eliminate space to... Since I'm getting rid of this thing, Since I'm getting rid of the dresser... Scraps! Since I'm getting rid of the dresser, I want... Scraps! Since I'm getting rid of the dresser, I kind of want to eliminate a place where I could just throw my stuff. This is what this thing was used for. And I have clothes in here, but like, not a lot. And like, a lot of these clothes that I don't really wear or like. So I'm either going to change them or I'm going to, you know, donate them. And the pants, I'm getting rid of the shirt because in the light, it just puts a lot of emphasis on my chi-chis. I don't like when people can see my chi-chis. Look, oh, they're right there. Just like, whoop. These pants I've had in a long time, but it's time to get rid of them because I've had them for such a long time. I think I got them in junior high. So that tells you about me in junior high. But yeah, this guy's gotta go because he was just an excuse for me to throw things on him. There's such a huge mess on this side of the camera. A lot of stuff. Oh, I better not lose any letters because those are hard to find. So I took all the drawers out and now it should be able to move easily. I just got a lot of shit right here and a lot of shit here. Just more random stuff I have in here. My fog machine, my roller skates, a rug, oh, and then my knitting needles. Woohoo! It's out. What else to do? Who knows? I gotta take that thing to the backyard, so. So my mind's going crazy in circles right now trying to figure out what to do, but I think I'm gonna just clean up some of the stuff and I'll bring you guys back. I wasn't doing time lapse, but nobody wants to see that. Okay, we're back. Since I removed the dresser from my room, I had to make sure I cleaned behind it real good because there was just a lot of stuff behind there that like zip ties, old pieces of clay. It was just a mess back there, so I got the shock vac and I just got inside of all the edges. And then I decided to move my little record player station, and then I ran into a problem. So now after moving everything, I realized I don't like where it's at. I don't know where anything should go. And yeah, instead of fixing the problem, I just decided to move past it and open up this giant mirror. And when I say giant, I mean it's pretty giant. Like my whole body fits in here. The camera doesn't really do it justice though. Anyways, I bought these LEDs from Amazon. I'll link them in the description. They're pretty sick. Just one tap and they turn on. And if you hold the button, they actually dim on and off. And they have a sticking backing on them, so you just place them on your mirror like this. And it was really easy to put them on. Once you got the corners done, then you just kind of have to eyeball it. If you want a little bit more precise placement, you could always get the length of your mirror and divide it by the number of bulbs you have, and that should give you an estimate of how many inches you should space it out. As for hiding the wires, I'm just using normal Scotch tape and I'm taping them to the back of the mirror. And it's pretty sick. It's a little dirty, but I mean, look at this. And you can't see any of the wires. Everything's kind of hidden and I just love it. It's my favorite thing in my room right now. So then once you hold the button, they just dim down, and vice versa. You hold the button again and the lights will slowly dim up. And yeah, we did it. Next, maybe my favorite part of this whole video was decorating this giant empty wall. The first thing I want to put on here was this sick ass neon board I got from a coworker. And it has a little special message from me to you. Just a little something from the heart. I'm using these hoods because they actually do a pretty good job of holding decent weight. And this thing looks pretty sick once it's turned on. Now I have this other light board that I'm going to put up, and I'm going to show you a little trick on how to do this. I put tape on the center of where they hang, and now I'm getting some easy washable paint, and I'm going to put that on the center of those pieces of tape. And now I'm going to get it and firmly push it onto the wall, so then when I remove it, I have perfect little markers of where the thumbtack should go. And now it's going to just easily slip onto there, and look at that, you're done. It looks great. And now I'm just putting all my other stuff on the wall until I got this. And I actually think it's pretty sick. I think it's dope. The scissors right here with the little Jack Daniels is probably my little favorite part. But I genuinely love all of it. It's just a whole little mess, but in the perfect way. Yeah, it is really messy, but I love it. This was my favorite part because I just put on some good music and I just had fun decorating my wall with a whole bunch of random crap that I have. And since I removed my dresser from my room, I got these bins from Target, one for my shirts and one for my pants. It's not the best idea, but I prefer to have more space than to have an easier way to get my clothes, so it works pretty well for me. So before I show you guys how it all came out, I wanted to show you what it looked like before I started. It was just super messy, no real room to work, no real room to actually walk around, because everything was just thrown on the floor, nothing had any placement, and I also just had so many of my random projects just thrown everywhere on the ground. So it went from looking like this to something like this. It's just a very clean, perfectly decorated room that I love. It just has all of my favorite things. It was so fun just to actually make my room look like how I wanted it to. It was just fun to do, and I couldn't be happier with it. I hope you guys go decorate your room how you want it to be. It's so fun to have your little space be your little space. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't seen my previous video, go check that out. It's really fun. And then I have another video coming out this week, so stay tuned for that. Thanks so much again. Have a great day.